Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video, and actually it's sneak peek number 3, and finally I can talk about the new barracks level. And well, obviously there's a new troop within that barracks, and we have the Dragon Rider joining the Dragon Crew. So in today's video I will show you exactly on how you can use the Dragon Rider, how the Dragon Rider is working. And then yesterday we had a couple of suggestions of you guys in the comments about the rocket loons and how you can maybe use that with the blimp together. So I will show you guys a couple of examples of how that works, if it's good or bad. But that is going to be at the end of the video. But now let's take a look at the Dragon Rider. The Dragon Rider is going to be a new dragon troop in Clash of Clans. It's going to be for Town Hall 14, and it's unlocked on Town Hall 14 with a new barracks level. And it's a dragon which can only target defenses. So it's basically joining the Loon and the Hawk Rider category because it's only targeting defenses. And with this, to get this, you need to upgrade your barracks one more time on Town of 14. Every barracks is going to cost 6 million elixir, and it's going to take 11 days. This Dragon Rider, you can upgrade it from level 1 to level 3. 1 to 2, it's going to be 16 million elixir and 15 days. And for 2 to 3, it's going to be 17.5 million elixir and 17 days. And you can see right now the problem, what they have. And that's heroes. Because the same as Hawk Riders or, for example, Loons, they cannot defend themselves. They're only attacking defenses. The next cool thing about them, which you're going to see in this attack, in this example attack in just a second, as soon as they're getting destroyed or killed, they're going to splash on the ground the same way as Loons are actually doing. So they're kind of similar to that. But on the other side, they are ranged. And this means they're incredible nice versus ring bases. Because the reason is, especially this dead zone around the town hall, most of the strategies are going to miss on their town hall. Yes, obviously if something is going to the core, the base is getting wrecked, but it's forcing a lot of 1-stars. And that's the important thing right now about legend bases. But the thing with this strategy is that they have kind of a big range. And with this range, they have always the chance of actually making it through those ring bases. So now let's take a look. First off, we started with the Yeti blimp to love the clan cast as well, because we do not want to face that later on. And it's different to, for example, E-dragons or normal dragons, because with them, you can walk, or you can fly actually into the clan castle, make sure you destroy the building, and then send in your heroes delayed because, well, the clan castle cannot come out anymore. And most of the time you have a triple ice golem clan castle or lava hound clan castle. That's not working with those dragons, because the Dragon Riders only attack the defenses, so they're going to skip the clan castle building. So you have to lure that out early if you want to get in range with your heroes. The next thing is, and take a look at that attack, I'm such a noob at funneling. My king went to the left, my queen went to the right. It's complete messy, but right now we can see the power of those dragons. One dragon is splitting to the core and taking that town hall down with ease. They are pretty strong, and yes, they're overall 25 housing space. So that's important to note, because this means they're kind of on the heavier end. With 25 housing space, there are not too many other troops which are, costing more troop capacity, which is quite a big investment. But to be honest, yes, obviously you can do cool dragon hybrids, so you can combine normal dragons with those Dragon Riders, because it's kind of similar to what hybrid was earlier, but now you actually have a flybrid combination, which is 2 troops which have the similar range and are working really nice together. Different than what the super minions and dragons were. I feel like Dragon Riders and those normal dragons are working way better together. But the most important thing about this is that I think Dragon Riders might be the solution for everyone who's waiting for hybrid to get a buff. First off, in my opinion, hybrid is, yes, obviously not as strong anymore, as broken as it was on Town Hall 13, but it's still viable. It's still viable. You see still a couple of players in High Legends, for example, using it really successfully and with a great success, but it's not as easy anymore. Queen Charge Hybrid was loved by a lot of people because it was just stupid easy. I'm sorry for that. It was one of the reasons why I used it as well, but hey, it was just incredibly easy. Everyone was able to use it. But this strategy might be as well. It might be a little bit stronger right now than normal Queen Charge Hybrid. Instead, we're going for Queen Charge Dragon Riders. And most of you guys know that I actually switched to Queen Charge Lalo. The only reason why I did that is because it's getting kind of close to what Queen Charge Dragon Riders is. But the cool thing why I love Queen Charge Dragon Riders is because it's just so much easier. Like Queen Charge Lalo, I messed up the Lalo so many times. You have to concentrate on the Queen Charge, you have to concentrate on the Lalo. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a scatter shot. You have to freeze that scatter shot, and so on. Your Dragon Riders, yes, obviously they lose some health if a scatter shot is shooting at them, but who cares? Like, they're quite tanky. So it's a huge difference. So if you're not paying attention for 1 second, your army isn't gone in 1 second like Lalo. No, it's different. They're way easier to use and still pretty powerful. Obviously, you still need to be able to Queen Charge, but as long as you can do that, as I'm doing right here with the Queen Charge for the Town Hall, you can really easy wreck bases. The great next thing is that you can combine this strategy really nicely with the rocket loons and can make sure that you can snipe air defenses, because the air defenses obviously is one of the biggest threats to those Dragon Riders. Now we send in the Slammer, we send in everything else, and now those Dragon Riders can just cruise to the back end. And the cool thing is, and that's one of the favorite things about this army composition is simple. It's straightforward and it's super easy to understand. Why exactly? Well, you have basically only 2 important spells with you, which is going to be a freeze. If you want to run an invisibility spell, I have to say I just love invisibility spells. That's why I'm using one of them at least. And except that, you just run rages and freezes. That's it. You can use those spells for both army compositions, for the Queen Charge and for the Dragon Riders. And you can see it right now. We have 1 minute left. We completely crushed this base. This was one of the world's qualifier bases as well. And we just completely obliterated it. And the cool thing about this is we had not to concentrate on our Dragon Rider part. And that's the cool thing about this strategy. And if you would like to see how you should use that, how you can use that in the live game and everything, as soon as the update is live, I'm going to stream, and I'm going to stream my legend attacks, and I'm going to use this strategy on my account. So if you want to have some proper attacks and everything, make sure to follow this channel, follow me on Twitch. The live streams itself are going to be in German, but still there are going to be English videos about the strategy as well on this channel. It's going to be amazing. I was waiting for this strategy for so long. It's just, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. So let's see, let's take a look at another attempt. And I'm sorry. Normally, you know, I'm always like giving you a huge diversity of different army compositions with like new troops normally, with the rocket loon like yesterday. But today we have to use this attack twice, because I just love it. First off, just Queen Charge, you're really flexible on the options how to use your heroes. Most of the time, and that's the next cool thing about this strategy, you can use your king for funneling. This makes your Queen Charge just way easier. And in Queen Charge hybrids, you were never able to use your king for funneling. And that was, in my opinion, a huge problem, because it's just so nice to use the king as funnel option. And that's exactly, by the way, the reason why I just love the invisibility spell. Use it in time, and if you have like a really bad clan castle timing or whatever, you can just make up for that so easily. Just make your queen invisible, and she's just going to finish whatever you want her to finish. Invisibility spell is just incredible with those charges. And now I see, okay, there's quite some damage on my queen. Let's just add the Dragon Riders, and first off the Slammer. I really like to run the Slammer. Yes, obviously you can use like a Yeti blimp as well if you're preferring that. There's different approaches, but I really like the Queen Charge without the Yeti blimp. It's a bit more challenging, but that's totally up to you. And then just snipe the one air defense on the right side. We have used already our rocket loons in the beginning, so it's kind of tricky, but with this one Dragon Rider on the far right side, we can easily take that out. And now, as I said, you're really flexible on those spells, which means Warden ability, rage in there. The queen is fine, so we can rage them up. And even though we started at like 1 minute and like 35 seconds or something with our Dragon Riders, at 50 seconds, the base is gone, and this is there pretty quick. As I said, they're Queen Charge Lalo, basically in more simple and I would say similar strength. I think Queen Charge Lalo is still a bit stronger if you can actually execute it, and that's how things should be. More difficult strategies are better if you can execute them properly, but this attack is still amazing. It's pretty cool, and like I said, the coolest thing about this is that your troops are not dying within 1 second if you're not paying attention. So, hey, as I said, this is going to be something which we're going to play a ton after the update. But now let's take a look at a couple of suggestions you had. First off, you said, Itsu, try the new loons, the rocket loons, inside a blimp. And I have to say, I'm kind of sorry, but most of those suggestions just not made too much sense to me. Because I think the really strong point about the blimp is that you're getting something into the base and you want to boost that up. You want to make it more powerful. And you have to use a rage pretty much every single time. And when you're not, like, a rage on rocket loons is pretty useless because, like, it's not really giving you anything. And even without using any spells, I got more value with only normal loons than rocket loons. And obviously there are some cases where, like, rocket loons are better, but still it's like really rare. So I would not suggest that to anyone using it. The next suggestion a couple of you had was Electron with the rocket loons, and that's the same story. The next thing what a couple of you suggested was actually using the rocket loons on defense. And I'm not even putting this into the video because an E-Dragon on defense is getting you more value than rocket loons on defense. They're gone within one shot of the queen. So the queen is one-shotting those loons and they're not doing anything. But now let's get back to the Electron. You can see exactly what's the problem. The Electron, the dragon, is just dealing no damage. So you have to use the rage, and then why would you not use normal loons? Because you have 3 of them instead. So overall, rocket loons inside the blimp, in some cases it's okay, but overall, as an overall strategy option, it's not that viable in my opinion. If you have any more suggestions, let me know. I will put it into one of the next videos. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya, and bye bye.